Kick this motherfucking mule, Lee. What's up, beautiful people? The Church of What's Happening Now new edition is in full effect. The snow held us back for one day. That's it. But we're back like the mailman. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's Wednesday, the 28th of January. The month is almost over, but the hell with it. We're here. What up, dog?
I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
I love Chicago. That shit, it wasn't even the same. It barely snowed there, but it was fucking the coldest. I have no idea how you'd walk outside and you're like everything would hurt. I can't, and I'm fat. I can't even imagine being skinny and like, dude, some of these places are crazy.
They're fucking cold, man. Listen, January's great if you want to sell tickets.
Right.
Like to those places, Buffalo, Milwaukee, nobody got nothing to do.
Right.
They shovel snow and they fucking go home. So when you go up there to do a show, but at the same time, you got to realize shit could go down. Now, with me, I always look at that fucking weather.
Oh.
You always got to look at that weather.
6 months in advance.
But listen, you knew Wednesday that hell was going to come down.
Yeah, but I'm not going to cancel a weekend.
I would have backed that thing up till Thursday to see what was going to happen. We're living in a fucking system now where people didn't listen anymore. Now the weather people got you listening again because they've been pretty fucking good this year. They've been pretty fucking good this year.
And New Jersey 12 has been pretty good this year?
They've been on them. My little gay guy has been throwing heat at New Jersey 12 with his light little fucking snowshoes and shit.
Oh, my God.
But, so you have to and I'm not saying cancel. I didn't say cancel. Just prepare. Know that we're going to get hit. And at first you're like, well, it's a bunch of Gentiles just scaring white people on CNN and Fox and New Jersey 12. But thank God, listen, 17 inches, a lot of fucking snow.
Yeah, they got 2 feet up by Massachusetts. But I was hoping, because I don't know, but when you were like flying a lot, did you like study the weather? Like I was watching the weather constantly. I was looking at the maps. I was like, all right, if I leave, I was on the 6 a.m. flight Sunday. And I was like, if I leave, I'm going to miss it by this much.
I don't want to, well, you can't go on the minutes and the hours, even though they were good again because they predicted 3 a.m. I got up at 3 just to test those motherfuckers. I had to pee and I looked out the window and I'm like, motherfuckers. I got up 2 hours later and it was a different story. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers hit it on the head. And it was that little snow. That little snow, the little things.
That's real fluffy.
When you see those, just go in the house and put your galoshes on and get ready to shovel like a motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
It's not the big ones. It's the little ones. Because it was continuous. You didn't even see it. From your window, you're like, it stopped snowing. Then you looked out there and you're like, oh, fuck. So, listen, I'm not worried about me being delayed. I'm worried about the people's, am I going to fucking fly in so nobody comes to my show on Saturday? Am I petrified? In Baklava, wherever the fuck you are.
Batavia.
Again, you got no choice but to go to the show. It's either that or a Love Boat for the 80th fucking time. So, you understand me? I mean, I'm not thinking about me getting back. I'm also thinking about let's look at the whole experience. So I'm going to fly in Thursday morning. We're going to do a show Thursday night. And then flurries are supposed to start Friday. And it's a foot of snow. What are we doing?
If it was that, yeah.
Why are we going now? Because they're uncomfortable now. Friday is going to be shit. Saturday is going to be even more shit.
It didn't really start until Saturday.
No, that's the problem you had. That was it. It started at 4.
Oh my God. But when I'm home, I actually like a snowstorm. I just start looking at the weather. I go out and I just watch.
Yeah, but it's different when you're in a room in Chicago. It's different when you're not home.
See, so I'm a nervous motherfucker. So I was the whole time trying to get out. I was going to fly from Chicago to Detroit to Albany and then take a train from Albany down. And I almost did it. But then one thing I was like, nah, don't do it. And I would have got to Detroit, but then I would have been stuck in Detroit.
As soon as you told me that, the guy came on and he's like, woo. He's like, we were flying to California or something. And we flew to Texas, and then they said they didn't have a flight, so we had to drive an hour. And then we went there, and they said that we had to go to another airport, so we took an Uber. They flew to somewhere, and the plane got canceled.
Yeah. Oh,
So now they're stuck in a different fucking town.
dude, the entire time I was looking at it, I just had you in my head being like, you're doing it like a Puerto Rican. Like, that was the entire thing in my head. Like,
Well, here's the thing. This is why you bring your own weed, your own edibles. So Sunday morning, you get up and you're like, it's a play day. I'm not gonna, what'd I tell you when I called you? I said,
womp womp.
well, that's a text you get from the airline as you're going to put your luggage up. Womp womp. Your plane's been delayed. God damn it. So I go, listen, here's the advice, Lee. It's going to snow, and you know this. You know the airport's going to be fucked up. So let's do this. Saturday night, leave Batavia right after the show. No dicking around, no talking to nobody. Pew, like I do. Right from the stage to the car. You don't need to talk to nobody. The check is in your pocket. Go. You shoot up to the airport, close to the hotel. Now you're there.
Yeah, we did that.
Now you're there. And when you check out, don't check out. Bring your key with you. Because if you go back to that airport and they're like, well, you're not here till 4, what are you going to do? Sit here till 4? No. So you got carry-on. See,
Yeah,
I have check-in. That sucks.
Oh, I normally check because I'm a lazy Jew and I don't want to lug that suitcase with me. But dude, that was the smartest tip you gave me, is to not. I never check out. I don't understand why people check. I always just leave a hotel.
Why do you check out? They're gonna check you out anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna get the email with the receipt in an hour.
Never once had to check out.
So don't check out. Take the key with you.
Yeah.
So if they delay you, you go back to the airport like nothing happened.
Oh.
Like Hopalong Quesadilla. You're in there now. 8:30 flight. You just rested for 7 hours. You haven't been at that airport. That airport way the fuck out.
That would have sucked.
Back and forth,
Dude.
fucking drinking $8 water, because then you just get hungry because you got nothing to do.
Oh, dude, that's why
you go to 3 different places. You go to the taco place, the fried chicken place.
dude, the food's not great, but I have the Delta credit card, so I can go to the lounge and I save because they're cheap They used to let you go whenever you wanted. Now it's 15 times a year you can go to the lounge, so I save it for that. So I eat and drink everything in that motherfucking lounge. So I don't spend a dime at the airport.
A couple weeks ago, I flew out of Newark and I got that. They said for $25 you get the fucking Admirals Club.
Right.
I said, tack it on. Just who gives a fuck? At $25, it's gonna beat the $9 water. It was beautiful.
Oh, dude, there was a shower in the one in Chicago.
You fucking sit there, you plug in your shit, You want to get something, a cocktail.
Oh,
like
everything's
in
free.
there, like fucking doctors.
Oh, it's great. But I had actually a really good day in Chicago on Sunday because I don't get to do nothing ever. I always have to do something. I didn't put clothes on for the entire. I just laid in my bed, ate every snack that I stole snacks from the club.
Nobody criticizes you.
That's the best.
Nobody can say, hey, you're lazy, get up. Dog, we ain't got nowhere to go. I don't know nobody in this town. There's a Chinese place that delivers. I got weed. I got rolling papers. I got edibles. There's a game at 7. That's it.
There were 2 games. It was great. But it was, I don't know. Because it was so cold that I didn't want to go outside and smoke. It was so cold.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
That I was just.
You gotta find the spot in the hotel. in the stairways, up on the staircase up on top. So the smoke don't go through all the staircases. So you get the highest floor you go to.
I didn't think about that.
Boom, go to, and then walk down. Then you pop out of the second floor. What happened? I don't know nothing. Was somebody smoking? I smelled something, but I don't know.
Someone called Jake and Josh were doing like a Facebook Live or something, and the hotel called them and said they got a complaint about smoking. They weren't smoking. Someone they thought I was fucking with them. Someone must have called the hotel. Dude, I would love to smoke in a hotel. Like, just be able to smoke weed in a hotel room?
In a hotel room, yeah.
That would be. What is it? What do they charge you?
$250.
That might be worth it.
Huh?
$250 might be worth it. If it's freezing cold.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just going to sit there all day.
Open up the balcony and just put your legs up and they knock on the door. Excuse me, we smell marijuana smoke. You're right. You did smell it. Here's $250. Tack it on. Tack it on. It's a free-for-all, motherfucker. For $250, I'm going off in this motherfucker. I'm going off. You understand me? If I got to spend $250 to smoke reefer,
I'm getting that $250.
I'm smoking an ounce in this motherfucker. I'm gonna make the curtains purple. I don't give a fuck, Jack.
Oh, dude, smoking a joint in bed is probably the happiest I'll ever be.
Like a doctor until it burns on fire.
Oh,
Into your pillowcase and you're fucking.
That sucks. When you go to ash it and the like a little ember goes and then get a little hole in the sheets, but it's okay.
But it is a fuck. Just not to leave. That's why you got to bring a vapor pen too.
Yeah. Because
the vapor pen's for the hotel room, the joint is for the outside, and just have it in there. Get your shaving kit, put a vapor pen in there, put your fucking weed in there before you leave. Charge up the vapor pen, and it's in your shave kit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna smoke it at home, no vapor pen. But in a hotel room at 7 a.m, just to get you started, just to put a little elevation under your fucking wing.
Oh,
not bad at all. Not bad.
Dude, I didn't have to. Josh doesn't care. But you told Josh that if I didn't do mushrooms Friday night, that he should fire me.
Fire you. On the spot. Fire you. It's over. No more playing fucking games.
So, dude, I did the most. I think the most I've ever done. Like
I told you. He told me
2.8 or something.
Yeah, he was gonna get.
It was a lot.
Gonna pile it on.
Oh my God.
Pile it on. He hasn't been on the road in 2 months, and he needs a little dose of mushrooms.
Oh my! And dude, I was up I don't know how you guys can fall asleep on those things. I was up until 6 a.m. I had to Uber Eats a sleeping pill, and my hotel room. Do you like tubs? Like, will you take a bath?
I don't know. I don't want to take a shower when I sit in the shower.
You said I grew up sitting in the shower.
Yeah, I sit in the shower. I sit in the tub. I don't give a fuck. But now they got these at nicer hotels. They take the fucking bathroom door off, so you got to take a shower with no bathroom door. And you step out and there's a fucking ocean in front of you, and you're gonna slip and break your fucking neck, because that's that's made for people who take 3-minute showers who are allergic to water. People who just want to go in. I did a quick rinse off. You didn't wash. You didn't put soap on your asshole. You didn't fucking loofah your legs. You did nothing.
Right.
You just went in the fucking shower and got wet. That's for people, that could go in that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I didn't take one shower. Dude, my hotel room in Batavia had a tub with a TV in the mirror. I was in that the entire weekend. I had Diet Cokes. I had my little notebook. Dude, we took mushrooms. I was probably in there from 11 p.m. till 5 a.m.
Lee.
Oh yeah, just keep putting some hot water in.
Lee. Now do you understand why you can't bring somebody on the road?
Oh, yeah.
You understand now? It's nice. It's love. It's great. But that's your time. That's your time. When you get stuck on Sunday, when you're married, you're ecstatic.
Because you have a week to day to yourself?
Nothing I could do. So if you were thinking of going to Uncle Charlie's to jump up and down, do it on your own. I'm stuck. And you love it. Because that's part of the comic life. Waking up in a hotel on Sunday morning and going, I'm stuck. Now I create another day for myself, which creates material.
Yeah.
That's how you advance as a comic. Not by bringing somebody in a room with you. Dog, I love pussy. Love it. You understand me? Love it. But I don't want it, because I got to deal with you after the piece of pussy. And I want you out. I don't need you in the room when I'm writing. We didn't do anything today. That's perfectly fine. I didn't bring you here to do anything. There's nothing to do in Batavia. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And, you're a comic. And after a while, you're going to work with other comics that bring their girlfriends and they leave afterward. And you're going to go, what the fuck was the point of that? Not that you're going to be there to pick up women. You're a comic. They didn't want to become a comic. They didn't want to take the chance and experience it. Fuck them. Fuck them.
They
didn't want to take the chance and become comedians, so fuck them now. Fuck them. Sit at home. But I can't have you there. I'm working. And the whole weekend is work. It's not just the 5 fucking shows. It's your time. Every day you got to get up at 8 and drink juice and get in front of the computer. Guess what, bitch? Today I don't have to do that. Don't remind me. I don't want to get up because I don't want to go to a fucking museum. I don't want to go for no walk. I don't want to see a statue. I don't want to see nothing. I came here to do comedy. I don't know, and that's where people forget. I got a big problem next week, and I got a show, and part of the deal is that I eat dinner with them before the show.
Oh, you're doing it before?
It's not going to work. I had to break it to them today.
No, yeah, you can't do that.
Not
That
gonna
would
work.
ruin the show.
I'd rather lose the gig.
Are you going to go to dinner after or no?
No. Do that because if you go out there first,
right,
they get to become your buddy. Now it's harder to be funny.
Yeah.
The thing of you coming out, that's part of it, is you coming out. It's like when you are a headliner and you go into a town and your mom is in the audience. So you pop your head up and start waving at your mom or go out before the show. You just bombed.
Really?
You just bombed.
Interesting.
I don't give a fuck who's out there. You don't need to go out there.
Okay.
I don't need to. Mom, you know the fucking deal. And these are the people, see, it's not the people that you meet at a restaurant and say, hey, do you want 2 tickets? They're easy. It's the people you love that make those shows a fucking nightmare. I'm cold. I don't know where to go. Listen, there's signs everywhere.
Right.
There's signs everywhere. We'll call.
What would you do if I wasn't here? Yeah.
Well, yeah, so it's not the people. It's like whenever a UFC fighter fights at home,
right,
in his hometown, I bet against him. Because he's been on the phone for 3 days. Where's my tickets? Why am I sitting up here? I just want to beat somebody up.
Yeah.
I don't need this shit. Hey, we're here. Okay, so am I.
Yeah.
There's a thing about comedy that is great. We can hold hands, but that's not what it's for. That's not what comedy's for. I don't want you in love when you're on stage. I want you to be you. Let me see how you look. Oh my God, how do I look? I don't give a fuck how you look. I fucked you 8 times already in 2 days. I don't give a fuck how you look. Okay? I'm focused on stand-up. And that focus that you give her, that conversation, that's 10% you're going to bomb. 10%. 10% because it's drawing off you. I don't want nobody drawing off me on game day. At all. At all. On game day, you guys see me micking around? I go to my hotel room.
Dude, I used to
I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody because I'm wasting my energy. You want to be cute and go to dinner, and now you get on stage and beep, 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 because you just talked for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You just talked for an hour and a half at dinner. That's it. It's not going to work. Every time they see you, you pop out to see your girlfriend. Hey, 10 points go down.
Dude, people used to always be like, well, what is it like when you go on the road? Because I didn't go on the road with you much, but when I went on the road with you, I probably wouldn't see you until the showtime. And if I did, even in San Diego,
Breakfast.
I'd be like, you want to go get lunch? You'd be like, I have a block radius from the hotel. Well, what if we go here? It's a 10-minute walk. Nope. You could see the hotel from the restaurant we were at.
It's game day. You're paying me to perform.
Yeah.
Not to do anything else. Yeah, in your mind, you bring your girl. Now, let's go to the Rock and Roll Museum. Shut the fuck up. You're going to go to the Suck and Cock Museum. That's the only museum we're going to. You sucking my cock in the room. Anything else is not going to work. That's why I don't want you in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you in my room. I don't give a fuck how much I love you. I don't want you in my room on game day or the whole fucking weekend. I don't want to see you the whole fucking weekend. I want to be an animal. I don't want to be in love. It's great. She's there watching you. You want to be an animal. People don't go to the circus to see the clowns. They go to see the tigers and the lions. And when you're around a woman, you can't be a fucking tiger. Like a fucking asshole. That's all of us.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
This was my first 5-show weekend in a while, and I was listening to my sets over the weekend, and Thursday I didn't do well. It was fine. It was like a C minus, but I got better and better. The set got better and better throughout the weekend. It was like the first time I was able to go through
that's what it's
and
supposed to be.
adjust things.
You go over your material, but if I'm in the room going over my material and I'm bored, there's nothing on TV. I'm hungry. Now, that energy taken away from you. You're hungry, eat a fucking Snickers bar. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm living on the profits of crime. There's nobody in this fucking town, only Domino's delivered. And I live in New York. I refuse to get Domino's out of respect.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat my fingers and starve. So it looks like you get popcorn in the vending machine or go to bed. Go to bed, but I'm not here to entertain you. I just entertain 400 people, 2 shows. I got to do 2 more shows tomorrow night. And I don't know. The room was dry. My sinuses. I don't get that. That shit doesn't even apply to me. If they're sinusy, I pick my nose and I put water in it. That's it. That's it. What the fuck is wrong with you? And this is why I don't like bringing nobody. I love my wife. I don't want her to the show. I love my daughter. I don't want her to the fucking show. See, thank God I don't give a fuck. And I say in front of my daughter what the fuck I want her. She knows. She's heard it before. But we have 2 different things. I can't go up there with my wife in the audience and go out yell, talk about me eating her asshole or something. These women are all going to look at her and go, what the fuck? What's going on? He eats your asshole? And then my wife has to sit there like a fucking moron. Gone. Gone. I don't want you there. Stay at home. Don't worry about it.
Dude, I love, and I'm very happy being married, but being alone, because even going back to LA, I was like, I love being alone.
Yeah.
And between
you got into comedy not to join an improv troupe. You didn't get into comedy to join a gang. You didn't join, what's it when the 5 black guys to jump up and down? Bell Biv DeVoe and all. You didn't join that. You didn't join a boys group. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't bring, and comedy don't call for backup singers.
No.
So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But even without comedy.
This fits your personality.
Oh, yeah.
There's people that would lose their mind in a hotel by themselves.
Oh, it's my favorite.
On a Saturday. There's people that would lose their mind. So why would you want to ruin that and bring a wife or a girlfriend?
Yeah, sometimes it is fun, but
listen,
it's not supposed to be fun.
Is never fun. Bringing abroad is never fun. And especially somebody you're married to. I can see if you flying a bitch in to fuck her for the weekend. That's completely different. She boogies on Sunday, you go back to your life on fucking Sunday. But you've been with her all week. Now you're bringing her to fucking work to talk about the same shit she's been talking about all week. And this isn't just your wife.
No, I know what you're talking about.
This is everybody's fucking wife. My wife is the worst. The worst. Did you feel the draft from the window? I don't feel that shit. White people only I feel a draft coming from that door. What draft? What draft are you talking about? And that's the problem you have. The road for a comic, it's for you. It's for you. When people go on business conferences, they don't bring their fucking wives. They don't.
Dude, I go to business conferences for my day job. People go to that to drink and to hook up. That's all
That's it.
Dude, and it's every...
But I want to come. Listen, there's no room for you. Sorry, this is a business trip. I don't want to go to your fucking business trips. Not at all with those boring people. So let's make a deal. I won't go to yours and you won't go to mine. That's why I listen to music with headphones.
So no one will talk to you?
No, because I'm not going to make you listen to my music. But don't even think for a second, I want to listen to yours. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll put earphones on. I'll never intrude your privacy. But don't get in your car and go, hey, you got to hear this. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Hold on. Well, listen to this lyric. Listen, I don't want it. You don't understand.
I feel like, are you just saying that more often? Like, no, just someone asks you to do something, like, no, I don't want to. Fuck that. Like I feel like, and not that you weren't nice before, but like, I feel like now as you get older, you're just like telling people, fuck off.
Well, I'm going to give you the whole thing here, just so you know. You know, man, when you're single, you'll do anything for anybody, right? You'll do anything. Hey, man, I'm moving some couches Saturday. I'm going to get some fucking pizza from Domino's and some shitty beer. Come over, you do it. And then you got a girlfriend. And we're comedians. So we are naturally whores. You know, I just saw something today. Stop paying a certain comic because he won't stop whoring himself. We're whores by nature. You know, like I said to you, if Nick calls me right now, hey, Joey, I have a gig
Yep.
Wednesday night, pays $200. All right, I can't do it. You're going to call Nick within an hour. You're going to go in that bathroom. Nick, I'll do it for $125. This is why there'll never be a comedians union. This is why there'll never be, because we're whores.
Yeah.
There's not a whore union, right? A prostitute doesn't come to your house and go, you got to pay me union labor scale. No, because somebody will suck your dick for $10. Okay? There's somebody out there. You just got to look. You got to look real hard. But there's somebody out there that'll suck your dick for $2,000.
Right.
And there's somebody out there that'll suck it for the small $10 bill.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I can't even imagine what that would be like. A $10 blowjob. That sounds terrible.
I still remember having Mercy. Mercy being like 7, maybe 6, 7. And taking her to a kickboxing class 2 times a week. You remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty committed. I'd take her, I'd talk to Keita. And I would sit there from 5 to 6. At first, I didn't notice it because I thought it was natural, you know. Bah, bah, bah. And after 30 minutes, you're like, I just got 18 fucking calls in 25 minutes. None of them were important.
Yeah.
When I really think about them, none of them was important. Why do you think I yell at Nick when I see him on the phone? Because ain't nobody sending him money on that phone after 5. He could pound it all he wants. There's nothing coming in. Why are you looking at it? Minda's home. Mom is home. Get off that fucking phone. That's how I look at it. After 5, there's no business for me. There's the bottom
People
line.
are
What's the
addicted
bottom?
to it. I love how
What's the bottom fucking line? Why are you on the phone? Who are you texting? Does it have something to do with money or is it just stupidity?
Stupidity.
So after a while, you look at your phone and you're going, I'm getting 30 calls an hour. 20 of them got nothing to do with me. 5 of them are from people that are looking for something from me. And the other 5 are from people that go, hey, I got this gig. Pays $250 and you're going to love it. Listen.
I don't love anything.
You know, and in between that, in between people's premieres, in between people's podcasts, in between just, you lose yourself. You lose yourself. You lose what your family is. You lose what your wife is. You lose it all. You know, and we already had those problems with stand-up. Well, I'll fucking turn my back on everybody. If I'm doing great stand-up and I'm on the road, there's no reason to chit-chat, you know?
Right.
So when I moved here, I'm like, I got a fucking 7-year-old daughter. I got a wife. Why am I doing this?
Right.
My first 3 months here, I wish you guys could hear the phone calls I was getting.
About what?
Wish. The balls on people. I was just in a fucked up state. But I feel like getting all those people now and going, what the fuck were you thinking?
I
It
love
was open season on Joe Diaz.
Yeah.
Everybody was my friend for the first 90 days. Hey, come, I'm picking you up. We're taking you to my buddy's gun shop. What? That type of shit.
Right. Oh my
Hey,
God.
we're going to Central Park to, you know, play Frisbee, like Paul Vizzi says.
Yeah.
I ain't got that.
No.
I ain't got that. You know, I don't want to harp on it. You know, when you're 20, you keep going, I don't have to do this shit. I'll do it when I'm 30. I know a lot of motherfuckers who said that.
About what?
I don't need to get my life together.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it when I'm 30. Then when you're 35, you go through a divorce, you got no money, you're a loser, and you're like, I'll get this shit together when I'm 40. And then comes 44, you're still snorting coke, you're still cheating on your girlfriend, you haven't paid child support in 2 weeks. You know, so it never ends.
Dude.
Now you go, okay, when I'm 50, I'll get it together. And that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I got my shit cleaned up when I was 44 years old. It took me 6 years to figure out who the fuck I was and what I was doing and why was I even in California. And then for some fucking reason, a podcast came along. We got to tell our stories, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
But After I got home, I was like, what am I doing? You know, people call me, hey, we're having a family reunion this weekend. If you want to come down, my kids and their friends can't wait to see you. Go fuck yourself.
There's nothing I like more than hearing someone ask you something that you don't want to do. Last week after the podcast, we went out to dinner. Very nice guy. But the server walked up to you and was like, hey, you really got to try. This place has a new brunch menu. The best avocado toast. And I was just waiting for it. And he's like, I'm going to pick you up Saturday. We'll go down. Meanwhile, Nick and I ordered cheeseburgers.
And he forgot the cheese.
He forgot that and he blamed us. He's like, he was reading off of his order thing. He said, Nick, you wanted cheddar, no cheese. And Lee, you wanted American, no cheese.
But meanwhile, he's talking to you about the brunch.
An avocado toast at a different restaurant.
Don't worry about the brunch. I don't want to go. You're never going to see me at a brunch. Brunch is for faggots, okay? That means I got to sit there with champagne and mimosas and make believe I'm interested. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm not interested in none of you people. Yeah. One American, no cheese. It's and that's the problem. That people got something else going. Forget it. No. We gotta go to the brunch. No, we don't have to do a thing, okay? You're never gonna. I never walked in here and go, I went to the finest brunch. I eat at 8 in the morning, dog, okay? I eat at 8, 7:15, 7. I'm not waiting till 11 to have a champagne
and you're
glass
not waiting in line
and
for
make
it.
believe I'm important. Yeah, we would do brunch. We don't do dick. We're from Jersey, okay? We do breakfast. The fuck are you talking about? Why are you trying to be somebody you're not? Oh, we do brunch and mimosas. You're a fucking faggot. That's why. You're just waiting for a dick to fly out of the sky and go right up your ass. You're a fucking faggotoid. That's why you enjoy brunch.
What's a faggotoid?
A
Sounds like a
faggotoid,
robot.
like a fucking alien dick sucker. I don't fucking know.
Oh my God.
So my point is, Lee, that at some point you have to look at the phone and go, why am I so fortunate? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I so fortunate?
To not do that? To not get called?
No. Like, hey, like I got one 3 weeks ago. Perfect. And he called me like in a weak minute.
Okay.
Like, hey, man, some fucking idiot from one of those Fox shows is doing a podcast and they really want you on. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, when do you want? I thought he was going to say like January. He's like, how about tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know about tomorrow. Hit me up next week. This guy's been hitting me up every week on Monday. But next week, you know, after 2 times, you're like, all right, I'll move on. We're going on the 8th week already. Hey, how's it look this week? It's not going to happen.
I'm surprised
not
you
going in the city to do a political podcast. I'm 63, and that's 4 hours out of my day. Ain't going to happen.
I'm surprised you haven't pulled the, I'm doing it, and then the day of canceling.
I did that last week. I did that last week for the Poor Are You Garbage guys.
Well, that one you actually hurt yourself.
And you know what the problem is? I'm going to tell you what two things. 2 things is this, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, or everybody. 2 things. I'm older and I don't have time for your stupid fucking event. And, you know, I just don't. I got a wife and a daughter, and they're first.
Mm-hmm.
You get the scraps. Number 2, I'm 63. So you know what the scraps are? That nice chair you saw me sitting on last Monday night.
Yeah.
That's my scraps. If you see, I got everything I need there. Syringes, BT 500. I got everything, okay? Sodas, weed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So that's the scraps right there. So now you want me to drive 40. Once it involves driving, you lost.
Everything involves driving.
You lost. So make it closer to my house if you want me to show up. But once you add driving to that, it just decreases. Especially on certain times, you just...
What do you mean certain times? There's a 0% chance of you drive. You have like a 10-minute driving distance, and then you don't do shit. I love when people ask me, wow, when is Joey going to come do the show? People ask me, I can't tell you the offers I've gotten for you. For people like, I have a show in outside of Hartford. It seats 150. I want Joey. And then they're like, I'll let you feature too. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh boy. What a treat. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll headline. I'll let Joey know how it is. And if it works out, I have Joey there. And then you don't even tell Joey.
No.
You don't even say nothing to me. You just, if they're going to be that stupid, you're going to be that stupid and crafty.
I need to start being craftier.
You're going to be that stupid. But that's the reality of it, Lee. I'm old. I'm tired. I have a window. Right now, I have a window, guys. Remember when you were young, you had like all day, 10 o'clock, 11:30. Hey, what are you doing? Let's go for a slice of pizza. Sure. It's 1 a.m.
What's your window? I feel like your window now is like 9 a.m. to 10:30. I feel like you go do one thing in the morning and you're done. What's that? 1 p.m.
That's it.
I know. And then what time? It's a nap, and then you're home.
Go home, relax, go on the computer a little bit, maybe go on DraftKings. Once I start getting nausea, it means it's nap time. Like today, I took a nap at fucking 3 o'clock.
You get nauseous every day?
A little. That means I gotta go to sleep.
Damn.
So today I had a little chicken cordon bleu from Fiore's.
I love chicken cordon bleu.
Pieces. Come on, dog. Fucking unreal.
Oh.
They're in Staten Island, so we'll stop in there. I'm going to call them tomorrow to have 200 of those chicken cordon bleus for us.
What are you going to have? Those are all for, you give me an ABX and some Diet Coke and a fucking
Dog, we're gonna
tray
have
of chicken cordon bleu.
On Saturday night.
Dude, a chocolate bread, chicken cordon bleu sandwich.
And I'm getting mortadella. Mortadella is the flavor of the week.
Okay.
Mortadella with a little wet mousse.
Nice.
Oh, God almighty. A little prosciutto on that motherfucker with a roasted pepper or something. Come on now. No caramel fucking dressing. That's for fucking chubby diabetic people. I don't like that shit.
Oh, my God. The farts that you're going to be having.
No, there's no. I'm only going to eat a little piece. I can't eat that much anymore. But I'm taking that chocolate bread to go.
Yeah, me too. Tell Royal Crown I need that loaf that they gave her.
And I feel really bad because I don't explain myself. That's my biggest problem in life. I don't explain, and I was doing a good job with jokes before the pandemic. Like I would say something off color, and then I would back it.
Yeah.
And people go, okay, it's not bad. That assault I had on pizza a few weeks ago. That's an assault on anything. Anything that is a waste of my time, like that long of a window, anything. That could be anything. That could be, I say it's pizza because I don't know how people find all this time. But it could be anything.
Right.
It could be like what we used to do when we were 20. We threw the time away. If George called me and said, hey, you want to go see the drummer from the Stones, Charlie Watts, doing a thing tonight? I'd go with George if I was 25. At 62, I want to see Charlie Watts. Like I want to see a black dick in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, and that getting back to the phone, that's I think the biggest one. Like the amount of time, and I'll be just even me that I waste on the phone is like if looking like in the moment it doesn't seem that bad. Like that's why I don't do screen time because I don't need that. I don't need to know how much I look at my phone.
No, I do the screen time.
And you look at it
every Monday on the computer. And last week I was down 38 minutes.
You spent 38 minutes a day, or you were down 38 minutes?
38 minutes a day. Like I don't even.
Damn.
It's getting to the point where.
There's some days I put a shift in. It's too much.
It's just, guys, it's like, you know, and that's all I mean to tell people. It's an ecology. It's an economic of time. What is your time worth?
Mm-hmm.
And what is your time worth? And how much time do you have to give? When you're 26, you have a lot of time to give and effort. You know, I wish I get on stage every night. I get on stage 2 nights in a row. I'm done for the week. Legs hurt, back hurts. You know, I was talking to somebody that's an older comic. And he goes, Joey, it's getting to the point where I can't do 10 o'clock shows no more. No shit. Because as a fucking good comic, you want to be able to give them 2 great shows. But there comes a point where I can give you 1.5. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I give you 1 show that's good. Then the second show, I'm going to start getting tired in that 20-minute mark. You know why? Because I got to wait an hour in between shows. And I stiffen up. And when you're 40 and you stiffen up, it's a lot different than when you're 60 and 50 and you stiffen up. Once you stiffen up, you're done. It's like if I take you to the gym.
Okay.
And we do a good workout, 32 minutes, we're walking, and all of a sudden some guy comes up to you and gives your knee a beating. And you don't want to go away because the guy's a nice guy, but your body just chilled. You've been talking to him for 8 minutes. That's it. The pump you had is gone. Your heart rate dropped to fucking 92. It's back, you know. So,
right. So
it's like it's over.
mm-hmm.
What am I doing here? I'm going to sit here and keep doing it. And that, you know, that's what I think a lot of it was. You just see what you're wasting your time in. Dog, and nobody wasted more time than me. Nobody. I couldn't pay rent till I was in my 40s. What is that? What does that tell you? As funny as it is, it's fucking scary. So don't fucking tell me about losing time. You know, I lost 3 years of my life with some bullshit fucking thing in Boulder. And for years, I tried to get time back to replace that. I could never replace that. Because then I had 29 years of coke. How many hours did I put into scoring coke, thinking about coke, getting it, beating somebody? Who am I going to fuck after I do the coke? All that effort. That's all. That's 7 hours of your fucking day. So for 30 years, I lost an average of 5 hours a fucking day thinking about that shit.
Damn.
So tell me about somebody who is not trying to make up time.
Why do you think people get so mad about like that pizza thing that you
Because they don't see, well, I failed to explain it well. It's just a waste of fucking time. This is not Kentucky. We are not in Minneapolis. We are not in San Diego. There is good pizza every mile.
Not even less. In New York,
Jersey
it's every couple blocks.
New York. So do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? For you to come to me on a Wednesday and tell me you want to drive an hour and a half to get a piece of pizza, it's not necessary unless you want to brag about it. Unless you want to be one of those retards.
Yeah, an
Some
Instagram
people
picture.
brag about like the Giants. You want to brag about pizza. You want to walk in and go, I went down there and it was, gives a fuck. Gives a fuck. It all tastes the same. It's got that the same tomato on it. I don't want to get started in this again, but that's what I try to mean. That we've all, people who listen to this podcast, you know it. We've all lost fucking time. And there's some days maybe you don't think about it. Maybe it's not important to you. It was fucking important to me. And it still is important to me. That God gave you an allotment of time and you decided to waste it on the Jets.
Oh my God.
So you're going to be in a fucking casket going, and your friends are going to be there with the Jet jerseys and all the fat fucks with diabetes and whatever the fuck it is. You know.
Do you think?
And that's it. I just want you to think back and go, bro, that wasn't a waste of time. Most of the people who listen to this podcast are between 20 and 40, maybe 35. That's all I say. I'm not putting you down because you eat pizza. I'm putting the thought of taking that much energy for a piece of fucking thing. It's too much.
Do you think that you feel this way? Because you've always felt this way. But do you think it's gotten more since you spent time in the hospital last year?
It'll open my eyes to see what's even more important. What's even more important? And I feel bad when I tell somebody no. But at the same time, I got to think of me.
Right.
Because
do you feel bad when you say no?
Fuck yeah.
Maybe with some people.
I said yes for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I said yes for so fucking long. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I said yes for so fucking long. At one point, you got to go, I can't do it. I'll give you the money. I can't drive you to Newark. I don't have that. I can't do these things anymore. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can help you out a little bit. Maybe you could take your bicycle. I don't know, go to Hoboken and get one of those little, I saw that on the news the other day. Those little faggy white kids in Hoboken riding a bike.
Bikes?
Yeah, they got little bikes you can rent. And the people are like, yeah, it's too expensive.
Oh, Jesus
It went up
Christ.
$2 for the whole subscription. You're riding a bike in Hoboken. You got a death wish. Hoboken and Jersey City. I wouldn't ride a bike in Jersey City if you fucking paid me.
Dude, I rode one for about 6 seconds in New York.
I know
they had one on this because usually they lock them up, and then someone left it there, and I rode it on the sidewalk for about 4 seconds, and I just could see me getting hit by a car. So I'm like, nah, I'm not, dude.
Very good for you for foreseeing the future. Very good, because a lot of people don't do that. Now let's take a bike. Yeah, let's take a bike. My girlfriend thought it was a good idea. Listen, We're on 8th Avenue, okay? There's no bikes up here.
No.
You want to get a bike, go to the country. Or get yourself one of those with the 3 people. Just make sure you're far away from me. Because I will throw a rock at your fucking head if I see you. Lee and his wife on a thing and the father-in-law.
Oh, my God. While you're in the rickshaw.
With a Chinese guy with fucking Becky's uncle driving here.
I would love to.
That's all I mean, people. That's all I mean. That's all. Think of the words I say that you have that luxury. I use that example. And this could be for anything. At one point, do you go, you know what? The Jets haven't won a Super Bowl since 1969. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What am I wasting my time with these bums for? Every fucking year. Every year. At one point, you go, enough. I'm going to go follow hockey. I'm going to follow Coco, whatever. Coco Gosh in tennis.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see these people that are lifetime fans of losers. You're a lifetime fan of losers. At what point do you go, what am I, a fucking idiot? And this is why I say to you, when you drive, right? You ever drive and the guy in front of you is doing 45, right?
Okay.
And you get in the middle lane. I forgot what I was going to say. No, the guy driving 45. And then you get in the middle lane and you're driving like 55. But then you get on the right lane. And guess what? It's wide open. And you're doing 90. And all the other idiots are behind themselves like, what the fuck? When's this guy going to move? You ever pull up to a light?
Uh-huh.
And there's a long line and a short line to make a left.
Right.
If you're in the long line, just make the left, take a gun and stick it in your mouth and shoot yourself. Because you took that left lane with all those cars in front of you. That means you're a fucking follower. You're a fucking follower. By subconscious, you're a follower. You just went to the lane because I got to make sure I know what I'm going. No, you don't. That line right there with one car in it, that makes a left too. But watch this other line. It'll have 80 people. 80 people. And they see the same shit I see. So subconsciously, they're followers. They just, people drive past you out. Come with us. We're going for the Empire State Building. Okay. That's what you're telling me you are.
Right.
When I get on that fucking car line, if I'm in the long line, there's a problem. I'm a retard, okay? New Jersey has gotten to me. The autism rates are real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
There's a short lane with 2 cars. Why are you in the long line? Because you feel comfortable. Because you're a fucking sheep. Because you're a fucking sheep.
Driving.
And my mom didn't come from Cuba for me to be a sheep. Nobody's mom came from where the fuck they came from for you to be a sheep. That's it. That's all I say. You know, remember years ago you went to a movie theater and the idiots out there the night before? The movie was great. No, it wasn't. It sucked. But you sat out there for 24 hours. What about the idiots that sat outside for Batman and they got shot in Colorado? You know, it's.
I remember. Yeah, dude. What about?
So you had the luxury to sit in front of a movie theater for 8 hours with your infant kid. Tell me why I shouldn't fucking smack you in the mouth. Tell me again why I shouldn't smack you.
That's my favorite movie.
Fucking mouth. You know, 2 weeks ago they opened up that chicken place. It's Chicken Fingers.
Oh,
right?
Cane's.
There were people there overnight. Now, again, if this was Iowa or something like that, I get it. But this was like in Jersey somewhere. If you didn't pull up with an AK-47 and just shoot all those people, you're doing them a favor. It wasn't a terrorist act. It was a favor.
Dude.
They're waiting for fucking chicken tenders.
Even in Iowa, it's
from
not worth it.
the night before. Somebody didn't talk to you right. Somebody didn't hug you right. That you're making this a chicken tender. I couldn't wait to get the chicken. What are you? A fucking idiot? I can see the only chicken cutlets I wait online is for Georgie K. That's it. If I'm just going to get the same generic, anywhere you go now, you order chicken, right? I'll get some extra chicken on my fucking on my salad. And they give you that grilled chicken cut up that tastes like ass. I don't want that shit. All that shit's the same. I fucking, but think about these things I'm telling you. Look at these people that get on those long lines. They love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
I think some places make
They
their
feel-
service slow.
They feel at home. There's some
In the
idiots
line.
that got a flight, and you got to see them like that. And they're back there like, I'm cutting. I'm looking for ways. I'm buying a first class. I'm doing something. But I am not. I'm lying about it. How many times did you see me go through, Lee?
Oh, like the first class line, even when you don't have first class.
There's no reason to. They don't know nothing. But we as Americans, we listen to everything they tell us, and we fucking believe them.
What about the Super Bowl coming? Like, would you ever pay $10,000 a ticket for a Super Bowl ticket?
Yeah. I'm gonna go down there with those idiots and go see my favorite team. Pay $8,000 to walk around a bunch of strangers. You're getting pickpocketed. There's hookers. You know, like when you get in a jacuzzi and you get a sty. Go to fucking the Super Bowl and go jump in the jacuzzi. See what you get. You get a lot more than styes.
Oh my God!
Did you ever see the 60-minute HBO Sports documentary? Remember when the HBO used to have HBO Sports that it was like 60 minutes?
Yeah.
And that interviewed
Real
different
sports,
people,
right?
Real sports. Did you ever see what happens when the Super Bowl happens? Did you see that when they showed
That hookers just fly in?
Dog, it is wild.
Yeah.
It is every major crime network, hooker network, gambling network, blackjack. They fucking go down to that Super Bowl.
I remember when it was in Atlanta. Was that what the one? It was, and like hooker, they travel around. Like strippers do it too. Not even just hookers, but like strippers will come in because they know people are gonna be there, and they'll take all their money.
It's crazy. Listen, and I'm sure for some people the Super Bowl means a lot more to them. I don't have it. It's like this Super Bowl this year. 20 people gonna invite me over. I don't want to watch this fucking game. I could care less.
You don't care at all?
I care because of you, because you're gonna win.
Oh, I hope so.
But besides that, I don't like both of these teams. I don't get it. So the Super Bowl will be very tough for me this year because I got to go sit with people.
But what about the commercials?
Huh?
What about the commercials?
Oh, whoop-de-doo. I can't wait to see one of those Saturday Night Live, Fred Armisen, or one of those jerk-offs do some fucking faggy fucking commercial. And, oh, yeah, we watched the Super Bowl for the commercial. Oh, and for Bad Bunny. I can't. Listen, it's football. We want to see black people tackling white people and vice versa. That's it. Nobody wants to see a halftime singer. Nobody wants to see
I
nothing.
hate the halftime show.
Think about it. So it's all a fucking ripoff. It's just a ripoff. And when you listen, it's like seeing the Grammys on TV. And you're like, I wish I was there. No, you don't. Because unless you're there with Guns N' Roses, if you're just going to fly to LA and go to the Grammys, you're going to see behind the curtain. And you're going to hate it.
And why?
Because it's all bullshit. They rotate seats. It's extras. All those people you see in the front row, they're all extras. You're like, man, that guy's good looking. Yeah, they're all models and shit. And they put them there to point their finger or with their camera. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
You could tell. It's like the rioters. Who's giving them these signs? They can't spell. Who's giving them these signs? Free us, America. They can't spell. They go to a van and the guy gives them a sign. The guy looks at them and goes, all right. At least look at the person and go, this guy can't spell shoot. You know what I'm saying? You can look at somebody and know what words they can't spell. You know what I'm saying? Like me. I can't spell a lot of words. So it'd be one of those fucking words.
Give you a very easy sign.
Yeah.
Like fuck whatever. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. The fuck is wrong with people? And that's the thing. Like, listen, if I was a diehard Giant fan, die hard. Like, I got all the jerseys. I got all the sneakers. I got the pillowcase. I got the fucking lunchbox. Yeah, those idiots. Grown fucking men.
I would love to see you with a lunchbox.
Yeah, I'd probably spend the money and take somebody, my daughter or something, if she was into it. But to grab my daughter and go, you got to see this. No, you don't. A bunch of drunk fucking jerk. Go Giants. Yeah, that's great.
If I had like 50,000 on the game, then I would go.
Dog, if I had $2 million, I would just go to the game and sit up top and hang out with Cardi B and fucking bring some Royal fucking Crown out to fucking that game in California. Because I'm not going to pay $10,000 for a suite to get fucking sushi and granola out there. I'm flying out my own food. I got my own plane coming with shit. in the box, everything. That's how you do it. But I don't want to go to a fucking game and sit there like a Joe American and have to wait on lines and go for beer. I don't want to do that. That's not exciting for me no more.
No, sweet
For a
would be
lot of
nice.
money, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to, dog, when I went to the longest show, I didn't go to the game. I gave the ticket away.
They give you a free ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Gave it away.
You didn't even sell it? Oh, I would have sold it.
Make somebody's day. I had the best
Make my own
opportunity
day.
in my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be involved. I don't know. I'm just not that.
It's too much money.
I don't mind going to a UFC, but I don't need to be at all of them sitting there and dancing in front of the camera because that's what those events have become. It's everything is IG. Everything is Instagram.
Yeah.
Where can I take a fucking picture? Go to that Super Bowl. There's going to be 10 million selfie sticks.
Yeah.
That's it. Look at me in front of the giant thing. Look at me in front of the New England bench. Hit me up when you're in the bench and Tom Brady and you are smoking a joint. That's the picture I want.
That's a good picture.
You with the thing, hey, look at me. I don't give a fuck. I want, you know what I'm saying? Show me a picture with you sucking fucking Sofia Vergara's tit inside a New England fucking thing. I'm in. But for you to take a picture, look at me. I'm at the Super Bowl. Me and 3 other ignorant fucks that, you know, I just see it like, I don't know. Maybe I'm miserable. Maybe, I don't know. Those things haven't been fun to me. I got to be honest with you, in 30 years.
So let me ask you this. What's like your ideal event or day? Like what is fun to you?
A concert in a small venue.
Okay.
Like those American Express concerts.
I don't even know what they had. They had those?
Yeah, they do them like they did them with Chris Cornell at Webster Hall, and you know, American Express people could buy their tickets first.
Oh, okay.
But it's very small, like 2,000 seats. Dog, I'll pay whatever. I'd rather pay all the dough for that.
Yeah.
And I could just walk a little bit, and it's just a little bathroom. And it's just like the Beacon Theater. It's just like, you know.
Easy.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay.
But I don't want that stadium shit.
No.
Stadium
You can't even
shit.
see him.
$400. You got to go early. Well, you got to tailgate. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do shit, okay? You know, it's just so many things to get to the place that doesn't seem like fun to me. Though.
I get that.
Listen, I grew up at the Garden. I love Madison Square Garden. But I'm not giving you $500. It's just principle. And for what? So I could sit in the front with Fat Joe and make believe I'm somebody I'm not?
Right.
And geez, to sit in the front and make believe I'm somebody I'm not. With a glass, and 9 out of 10, I'll be like this.
Yeah.
You know?
You spend all that money and you're bored. Or it's not good. Dude, it's I think at least you're honest with yourself. I think a lot of people feel like they have to do things and they just say yes and they don't even have a good time.
Bro, I learned this when I was fucking 17 years old.
What
I
happened?
learned something very important. I don't like going to concerts no more. You know, I outgrew them, the bands. Okay, how many times can you see Mick Jagger? How many times can you see this guy or this guy? What was your question?
Well, you were saying that you learned at 17.
I learned that even for me, I hate to say this, I used to do, I watch my daughter now. And I can tell you something. My daughter's a lot like Terry, but she's a lot like me, and it bothers me. Because she took the worst things from me. She took the worst things from me. She took the ability to see the future.
That seems like a good thing to take.
It's like what you said. You didn't ride your bike because you saw yourself in the hospital. You saw the future. After you go out, like I'm the type of, like, look, when we got here, everything was a dinner. Right? Every time you bump into some people, we got to go to a new restaurant. Oh, Borghese and Cliffside. You know, it's every fucking week somebody hits you with a new restaurant. So the only way I can have a social life is by going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And sitting with 8 guys and, hey, do you want sparkling water or bubbly? And the table behind you loud and all that shit. that became that. After a while, I kept saying, what are we doing this for?
Mm-hmm.
We're dropping $800 to do something that we could do in our houses. Have people come over, get some Chinese or whatever. What are we doing? What are we doing? When I was young, I would make these plans. I did this constantly. I'd make these plans, spend the money, get there, and then realize I don't want to be there.
Oh, no. And would you stay or would you leave? Oh, that would piss.
I did it in Florida one time with our friend. We drove down, got out of the car, looked at the beach and said, there's no Coke. This sucks. We got right back in the car and drove to Jersey from Miami.
There was no
On a
Coke in
spring
Miami?
break. At this time, we had run out of Coke.
Oh, okay.
And we're trying to get some on the beach, and people are like, we don't know. We're fucked up. You know,
So
we're
you
not
just
going to go to a
get right back
hotel
in the
room. We just got right back in the car and drove straight back to North Bergen. And then I went to Hawaii
I didn't know you went to Hawaii.
with a friend of mine when we were young, because I had a girl from Cliffside that, well, the office was in Cliffside. She worked for a travel agency. She would get you all inclusive deals, like $900 for 9 days.
Nice. Okay.
After 3 days, what are we doing here?
See, I like vacation.
No, 9 days. And even then, with no dough, nothing. I'm like, 3 days? That's it. We're good. I looked at him. I go, what do you think? He was like, get the fuck out of here. We're on the next flight. And it cost us money. We had to pay like $150 to fly. That was like
To
30
leave? Oh, my
years
God.
ago. But it's just, and I was doing the same thing with concerts.
Right.
I would get to a concert. They play the song you want to hear, and you're like, I
Time
got
to go.
another hour with these idiots breathing on me and all. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go home and get a slice of pizza and call it a night.
Dude, and speaking of that, I haven't watched a UFC in probably 4 or 5 years. I love that it's on Paramount Plus now. Did you? I didn't watch that much of it because I had the show, but the fact that I don't have to pay $80 to $100 anymore to watch a fight,
You know, how many fights do you watch a year? Like you said.
I would have. I will now because I get it for.
Well, wait till you
$10
see
a
the
month.
commercials.
I fuck the commercial.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a, but I just read about people who are pissed about the commercial. And like Dana said, it's $8.
Yeah.
We got to make some fucking money, you know. But people are never satisfied no matter what.
No.
People are never going to be satisfied no matter what.
Fuck.
But that's my problem.
Okay.
Now, if I feel that way, I started noticing kids that will go to all the concerts. They weren't going to concerts because they liked the music. They found out that by going to concerts, it made them cooler. Okay, it wasn't to go to the music. It was to come home with the T-shirt and sit outside of high school. And when you come in the next day, they're like, yeah, they were sensational. But you knew 10 people who went, and they were like, dog, that was dog shit. So 10 people who I really trust compared to 3 white dudes that are just walking around with their eyes closed trying to be cool, I didn't believe them no more. Because everybody else was telling me the sound was bad, the guy was hammered, the fucking lights fell down, the bird flew out, but you're telling me it was the best show you ever saw. So what's the truth here? What's the fucking truth here? The truth is, since you went all out and bought this, you can't say it sucked. Me, I'll say it sucked. I'm the type of guy to go, dog, we left. What do you mean you left? You paid $200. We left, dog. There's no reason to be there. But people who pay $200, or can you imagine today paying $600 to see a band? What are you going to say when you see your friends? They were good. No, they weren't.
Yeah.
He's 80. He's 70. He got 18 backup singers. His dick is falling out of his pants. His legs are like bean poles because he's 70, and you're telling me, no, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. So if you go to these old concerts and you're older than like, and now you have the 20-year-olds that are just confused. They go to a store and go, who's Tool? They're a band, and they don't even listen to an album. They'll just buy a $400 ticket and go and get a shirt without even enjoying the concert. By the way, I saw, what's the name of the Jewish band? Where everybody jumps up and down.
Infected Mushroom?
I think they were at the Garden.
Were they? Okay.
Something. And they had Jews with little hats. The whole fucking Garden was jumping up and down.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Shaking
It's
his
fun.
shit. Them Jews are rocking, Jack.
Yeah, Jews like to party.
They had a Palestinian that were beaten up in the middle.
They just fly him in.
Oh, they just fly him in. They fly him in on the kites, like the way the Assad took them out, whatever the fuck.
October 7th, yeah.
Are they even important anymore? Nobody's talking about Gaza no more.
No.
Yeah, it's a ceasefire.
Is there?
Remember how they plucked out the Jews?
Yeah.
With those air things, what do you call them?
There's like the gliders or whatever? Yeah.
That's what you just bring a glider in with a Palestinian. No. No, we haven't eaten lunch. Okay. Bob. We haven't eaten lunch. That's a good line. Let's take a minute. We're going to take a breather, talk to you about DraftKings real quick, the playoffs, everything. We'll be right back. What's happening? Uncle Joey here. This episode is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sports book for live betting. There's only one UFC 325 this Saturday, and once it's over, your shot to get in on the action is gone. DraftKings Sportsbook is built for live betting, not just pre-fight picks. In the UFC, one moment can flip the entire fight. One punch, one kick, one takedown. Now, if you're new to DraftKings, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins with code Joey. Code Joey. Again, $5 gets you $300 in instant cash if your bet wins with code Joey. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and press code Joey, Joey, to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bet if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, hey, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
Dry January got you stressed out? Take a break with IndaCloud. IndaCloud is your fully legal online dispensary. Check out their gummies, vapes, pre-rolls, and edibles. Skip the hangovers and keep your resolutions with IndaCloud's new sugar-free, again, sugar zero-calorie THC sodas. Ba-boom! All IndaCloud products are federally legal, THC. Everything is sold, DEA certified, lab tested, and shipped discreetly. Listen, I love IndaCloud. If you know anything about me, I take that vampire, those cherry 500 milligrams. They'll make you look at life a lot differently. You'll realize that you blew a lot of things in life. Unwind your way with IndaCloud. If you're 21 or older, visit indacloud.co, and use code CHURCH for 25% off plus free shipping. That's indacloud.co, code CHURCH, CHURCH, for 25% off, free shipping, and absolute zero hangover and regrets. Enjoy responsibly, and I want to thank IndaCloud for saving Dry January for you, mooks. We're back! Anyway, a lot happened this week. You know, we were talking about time, and that's all I ever talk about, man. And that's what I really mean, is that for years, I sat behind the 8-ball dreaming, but I didn't have this fucking albatross around my neck, whether it was drugs or probation or whatever. And I kept putting away time. One more year. At this time next year, I won't be doing drugs. I did that like fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, after a while, you stop believing yourself. You're like, well, I'm even out of lies to myself, you know. So when that shit just disappeared, I was like, dog, before anything, I got to get back some of this time.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of it. Just maybe if I get 5 years back, be productive. Something, you know, and now, like, you're seeing that people work longer. At 70, you see people walking around now.
Yeah.
At 70, you see people walking around. There's still tons of 70-year-olds that are healthy. And I guess I'm going to make my time up there.
Yeah, but you're also not, it's amazing, like, because you were talking earlier, I'll get my life together when I'm 30, whatever. There's a lot of people who just drop dead at 28, 35. Like, you have no idea.
Casket I should have taken that job at Costco. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a life of regrets. You want to have as little, listen, a life of regrets isn't bad because at least you tried. What about somebody who we went to high school with that got a job at Conley Avenue at one of those places, and he's just about ready to retire now. And he's 60, and he never tried anything. He never took a chance. He put away his paychecks. He fucking ate TV dinners to save money. So when he gets old, he never took a chance. He never fucking took a chance, man. Did you want that to be you? Fucking God gave you this great life, and you didn't take a chance. You didn't take a fucking chance. Like, you didn't go on vacations. You didn't even go, forget vacations. Forget vacations. You didn't even go see what another city looked like. You were so scared of everything in your life. And trust me, for all the shit we talk on here, there's millions of people that are like that. That they go to their jobs, they come home, they're safe, man. And they'll do that till they're 65. Somewhere or another, their parents will die, leave them half a house, you know. I mean, and that's how you see it. And it's the same thing. The kids they're going to have aren't going to light themselves on fire because the parents didn't light themselves on fire.
Do you see Mercy take like doing stuff that other kids don't do? Because of you and Terry, went to LA. Like, is she more adventurous?
Yes and no, because she's my daughter. So she's a fucking weirdo like me, you know. You see that. She even told me that. I thought about it, and then I said, I'm going to get dressed up and go down there and see those people. I'd rather stay home. I'm like, this is my daughter. She just wrote her night out before the night was out. And sometimes that's great. And sometimes that's bad.
Yeah. Because, I mean, isn't that what you want when you have a kid, is like give them your good qualities, but...
Yeah, but I like that. I want her to have a sense of adventure. I want her to know that life is a maze. You're going to go down this street, and there's going to be a door. You're going to go down this street, you're a mouse. You're just a mouse in a rat race. You're trying to get to the door and that's all you're trying. But I don't want you to give up after 2 fucking doors. What good is it if you gave up after 2 fucking doors? You got to keep rolling into those fucking doors and see what it brings. And if it's no, it's no. If it's yes, it's yes. It's like anything else. But I'm going to sit there at 60 and regret that. Fuck, all I ever want to do is a play in New York. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Dude, I got a little high and I was listening to music the other, like a week or two. I even tweeted. I haven't tweeted in fucking years. But I think it was like a John Lennon song. It had like one of the best lyrics I've ever heard. Like, life is what happens when you're busy making plans or something. That's a fucked up lyric. Because I do nothing but plan. And I think a lot of people do.
That's all they do. It's like, Lee, man, comedy is really going off right now in this town. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I think you should find your way to Cincinnati or LA or New York, and you'll go, yeah, that's in my plans. I'm putting away money, and in 18 months, I'll be disconnect that call. That's never going to happen. And you know it. You know it just from dealing with 100 people who tell you in 3 years, I'm going to Europe. I'm putting away money. Not happening. That's not happening. I want the guy that you call and go, hey, bro, what are we doing tomorrow? I got $1.80. I got $3. That's $4.80 between the both of us. We can make it. And you're there. You tried something. Hey, we couldn't get in. We failed. No big deal. We didn't get in. We didn't do this. We didn't get that diploma. It's going to happen. But you just can't go home and stay home and make your life safe. I have tons of regrets, but not the regrets that most people have. I have regrets that I robbed people. I robbed people who I loved. You know, I did shit like that. But nothing I wanted to try that I ever let stand in the way of anything. I fucking got to it one way or the other. It took me two years to get on stage from being a pussy. Telling you the truth, from being a pussy, because I was scared for what was going to happen if I crossed that wall. What is going to happen? I wasn't scared of crossing the wall. I was scared to what was going to happen. And what I thought was going to happen, happened.
What, became successful?
I knew that if I tried that, it was a lot better than anything else I was doing. And I had something attached to comedy. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked laying bricks, but I don't want to work there 10 hours a day every fucking day. And no, that's good for 3 days. You lay some bricks. Oh, you're a great, catch in a month. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That, you follow me? But I crossed over something that I was kind of scared because I knew that I maybe would find the voice. Maybe I would do good. And you know what? I can't do that. I got to stay on this side of the fence. I got to keep snorting coke and keep being a loser.
Yeah.
That's 50% of the population, guys.
And they like things might be going well on paper. Like it's the reason why I like stand up over like a day job is there, and you always you always talk about pay, like there's no ceiling on your pay. But even nothing upsets me more than when people tell you, oh, it's a job. You're not supposed to like your job. Why am I going to do it for 40 years? If I don't do,
Exactly.
It bums me out.
Exactly. You know, it's like having that. It's like having a job when you do stand up in the beginning and you're getting better. And all you salivate about was the day you call the boss and tell him to suck your dick. That's all you dream about. Listen, I've been there. I don't give a fuck when I've been. No, I didn't think like that. Fuck you. Because there's one night during the week that you go out to an open mic or somewhere and there's somebody who's got a gram of coke. There's a chick who was a stripper who thinks she wants to be a comic. There's all fucking things that you're going to get snagged and you're not going to make it to that job. And you still get up in the morning and what do you do when you put your sneakers on? Man, someday I'm going to be funny. I'm not going to have to do this fucking job no more.
Yeah.
And then one day you have to quit that job. You actually do it. But now you're kind of scared. I don't know what, I get those people. I don't know what life's going to bring now. I've never worked on commission before. Give it a shot. Because I know this for a fact. If I tell you I'm going to pay you $20 an hour
Okay.
and give you a raise whenever the law says to, every year, and then I'll take care of you. Whatever I'm going to pay you from 20 to the age of 60, I think you have more of a shot with a mediocre salary, going on your own, finding the lumps of it, and getting good at it. Because the year you're going to eat shit for, you're going to eat good for 20 years after that. It's just a year that you're going to have to bust your balls, maybe 18 months. You have to eat at mom's, you have to live at mom's basement, whatever, live on your girlfriend's floor, whatever, knowing that.
Especially at 18, and I wouldn't have made it, so it wouldn't have been for me. But looking back at it, joining the military is probably the smartest thing most people can do. Retire by 35.
I have that regret also. I did an 8-ball the night before and didn't go for my blood test on Bergen Line Avenue. Because, listen, why don't people join the service? Tell me why.
I think half of them are scared, and then half of them, like you feel like you're signing up for 5 or 6 years and you can't leave. That's scary.
Now tell these people at home how fast 5 years goes.
It was COVID.
I've been here 5 years.
Yeah.
And it went like that. 5 years, when somebody looks at you and goes, because I was the king of that. Hey, so when do you think I'll become a plumber or a painter? And they're like, like 6 years away. You're like, 6 years? My rent is due next week.
Yeah.
You're like, because we think for today. We don't think for 6 years. 6 years, I could be here with you for 4 years, cross Boulevard East and get hit by a truck. And there's my 6 years, wasting my time with you. But then again, that's what we're all scared of. We look at the time and we go, fuck that. Let me tell you something. How long have you been doing a podcast with me for?
15 years.
You're 5 years away from retiring in the service right now.
I know.
So if you would join the service at 21, you're out of there at 41 with a pension, all your insurance, your shoes, your sneakers, everything for the rest of your life. It's like somebody keeps asking this on IG. You see it? Pick 2 things. You ever see that when they hit you?
No.
$1 million, $1,000 a second to fuck 2 models for the rest of your life. Pick 2.
Right.
Pick 2.
And it's between those 2?
No. I'm just saying that it says pick 2 of anything. You know,
Right.
like,
Right.
what would you rather have? 200 a month for 10 years? You know, doesn't matter. It's like we see that wall, and it's already. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how intelligent you are. When they hit you with the amount of years, you go, ooh, at first, you know?
Yeah.
But then even a doctor, 7 years. 7 years and 1 year in emergency, maybe 18 months in emergency, and you're making $300,000-400,000 a year for the rest of your fucking life.
But it's scary.
But we don't look at that 8 years. We're like, fuck. 8 years. 8 years is like this. 8 years is like this. What's today's date? The 28th, the 29th? Today I was like, fuck. It's the 28th tomorrow, the 29th. I'm like, I'm a regular at the Comedy Store 30 years.
Damn.
30 years. Not 10, not 5. 30 fucking years I'm a regular at the Comedy Store. Okay, but I'm wrong because it's January of next year, 2007. But think about that. 30 fucking years ago, I walked into that place with 3 pair of jeans, fucking 2 T-shirts, fucking, what's that shit you have in your mouth? An abscess?
Abscess, yeah.
I had an abscess that I could squeeze the pus out.
Oh, my
and it
God.
would shoot at people out of a fucking molar that was dead. You know, I didn't know what it was going to bring. 30 fucking years. It seemed like yesterday. For people who are asking, seems like 2 years ago. So if you didn't want to join the Army or whatever, or a commitment to medical school or even an attorney, because you looked at the payoff, you're wrong. You were wrong. And trust me, I made that mistake. I'm sure a lot of people in this room made that mistake. We looked at the time and we go, nah, I'll sell drugs.
Yeah.
Then you get arrested in 2 years. You do 2 years of time and you're like, I'm at the same place I was 4 years ago. I could have gone to work and been a fucking whatever now.
Dude, the fact that you've talked about like the score that you made before you went to jail and your lawyer bill was the exact amount of money you made, I would have been like, fuck it, I'm going with the
It's crazy.
with
It's
the
crazy
free attorney.
what we do, and we spin our fucking wheels. And at some age, you're like, how much longer am I going to spin my wheels? You know, and that's all I'm talking to you guys. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving it to you from my perspective. I had a lot of time to catch up. So when I had that feeling that I was 3 months clean, 4 months clean, I'm like, we got this now. Now we got to start doing something. Because before I had an excuse. Before I had an excuse, and I didn't use it as an excuse. Pretty tough to tell people I didn't make it because I snorted 8 ounces of Coke last night.
Right.
So, but you follow me? So you had this, and that's the thing. You have to look and go, what do I want before they put me in this fucking hole, which could be any day now.
Yeah.
Could be any fucking day. I get an infection in my knee, I die. This thing gets infected, I die. You know, anything. Before I was going down the stairs and I'm like, what if I fall like Ace Frehley? The next thing you know, I'm dead tomorrow. I'm listening to Kiss songs the next day.
What if you bump your head?
Yeah, what if I slip on the ice and bump my head and don't go to the hospital and die in my sleep? That's what happened to John Mulaney. He died, a comedian.
Bob Saget.
No. John, a couple of weeks ago, a comedian died.
Oh, okay.
He was doing something outside. He slipped. He banged his head. He went in. He fell asleep and he died.
Damn.
So this is why.
Might as well go for it.
Go for it. Guys, who gives a shit? At the end, nobody's going to remember that you failed. They're going to remember you didn't do dick. What's that movie with Gandolfini and Tom Hardy? Fucking really good movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's called The Drop. And Tom Hardy goes to see him one night when he's trying to rob the Super Bowl. It's about robbing the bar on the Super Bowl night. And Gandolfini takes the night off. And Tom Hardy goes down there and checks him. That's a great scene about 2 guys that know they're fucking done. But now they're arguing about how done they really are. Like, you know, and he's like, well, there was one time when I walked into a bar, people sat up straight. When? And Tom Hardy's like, when was that? The fuck out of here. When my name was on the bar. You know, whatever the fuck it is. It's just, you just always, look, I didn't know what I was going to do. When I turned 42 and I did the longest yard, after the longest yard that 1 year, when nothing happened and everybody else was popping up, everybody else had a show, I was like, I'm done. I'm like, I might as well start. And that's when you start thinking about walking into Subway and seeing that guy, there's like 3 10-year-olds in there, 3 like 18-year-olds, and 1 retarded 22-year-old. But then there's always that one 58-year-old guy with a Led Zeppelin shirt on with the long ponytail. His nails are still painted, you know, and he's still living. Like, man, I smoked Sesame at one time. The other thing, like, really? Yeah, man. Who gives a fuck? You're at Subway.
Nah.
You're 58 and you're at Subway with the ponytail and the colored nail, still thinking it's 1980 and you're an Aerosmith or you're Youngblood. You're neither of them. You're in a Subway sandwich. What do you have to say for yourself now? What was so cool about your life? What was so fucking cool about it? Oh, I went to see Zeppelin and we partied out. Okay. And then what?
Especially when you're making $15 an hour.
No, that's not how you... Nobody planned to go out that way. Nobody planned to work at Subway at 60 and try to be the cool guy at Subway with 2 earrings and silver on, 8 silver chains and silver bracelets. And yeah, now look at me, I'm cool. You're not that cool. You're at Subway. You're too stupid to even get a greeter job at Costco. That's how stupid you are. 50 G's a year. You're that stupid. You're still here. Yeah, we're going to meet the guys tonight. We're going to go to Banky Wanky's and see a band. Yeah, good. Yeah. You know, and then you see them with like all their friends got motorcycles. They got like the beat up motorcycle and they got to wear a football helmet for a helmet and shit. Why? How did this happen? Did you not catch yourself somewhere along the line? But there's excuses. What if you did time for 30 years and you came out? You know, what if you know, I don't know. But nobody should be 58 in a fucking Subway with painted fingernails on, dressed like Aerosmith, still talking about it, you know.
Isn't it? That's a weird one. And it's not just rock, but when you can tell what somebody likes by the way they're dressed.
And then when they're old. I can see when you're 20, you want to scare people and shock people. Look at me, I'm goth. You ain't goth. When you fuck Marilyn Manson, that's when you're goth. When you suck that skinny dick and he shits on your forehead, that's goth. What you're doing with that white kid in the village, that's nothing. That's just 2 little faggots.
He has to shit on your forehead?
Oh, Marilyn Manson destroyed those women. 3 of them sued him. What he put me through. He would put you in a closet and give you like a ham bone and fuck you 2 hours later. You know, that's God. You want God, bitch? I'll give you God.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you got to shit on your forehead to get fucked and all that crazy shit. I got to shit in my mouth and all that. People aren't ready for that. They just think they read goth and they get creepy eyelashes and all of a sudden they get work boots and a fucking, I'm goth. You're not goth.
Why do you think people are willing to put up with that to like fuck a celebrity? Like, cause they wouldn't let a normal guy shit on their forehead. But if it's Marilyn Manson, they're fucking cool with. It's amazing what you can do when you're a celebrity.
It's not even a celebrity. It's just, what do you think? If I could fart on somebody's forehead?
Yeah.
You know, people come up to me, you're a celebrity. I'm no celebrity. You don't see me shitting on somebody's fucking forehead.
Yeah, but
and looking in the mirror and going, I'm a bad motherfucker afterward. You know what I'm saying?
You have a better chance now than you would if you were working at fucking Hashways.
It's true.
Dude, I guarantee that there's one, and I'm not saying she's going to be good looking, but there's one woman out there listening to this right now who'd be like, I'd let Uncle Joey shit on my forehead.
You know, it's really weird. Remember the episode of The Sopranos when Christopher found out that his girlfriend was a rat?
Yeah.
And he went somewhere to call her. He was getting gas. The family pulled up. The guy even looked like him with the fucking hook nose. And he had a wife and they had like 4 kids with rickets. And they walked out. And they walked out and they had a mattress on the car. And they walked out and they all came back with potato chips. And Christopher looked at that guy the same way I look at people sometimes. And go, what the fuck happened? How did you have 4 kids and you still want to play this game? When you see that, it's because the guy was still playing that game. I'm telling you, the band's going to make it. Listen, stop. Stop. You're all 60. You're in no danger. You know, the singer's got a fucking cleft lip. You know, I mean, and that's what the problem happens. that you let that dude take it, that his family, a wife didn't get up and go, it's over. This is not happening no more. You're getting a good job tomorrow, and if not, I'm taking my kids to my parents' house. And you see that. When you saw that, and it hits you. He saw that this was going to be his fucking life now with this Ileana, whatever her fucking name was.
Adriana.
And I got to go on the run with this rat. She's going to be around me all the time because we're rats. I'm not doing that. And you have to decide what you're going to do and what you're not going to fucking do. You know, and that's it. That's all I ever try to tell people, man. I'm not no better than anybody else. I'm trying to fucking make up time. And that's how I look at things sometimes. And it's wrong. Some people look at me and go, oh, well, you don't want to have no fun. Define fun. Define fun to me. You know what fun is, man? Us getting in that fucking plane and not having to worry about it. Okay? That's fun. Can we do that every week? No. No, I can't do that every week. But to take you guys and make it a family thing, that's fun. So what is fun? Define fun to me. Define fun. You want to go to some concert with 4 losers with $8 in your pocket? You don't even know how you're coming home if the ferry stops working at night or whatever, you know. I mean, define fun to me. What was fun? And I'm talking about me. Fun for me was snorting coke and looking out a window and being in debt and somebody looking for me and somebody owing me. That was fun for me.
Oh my God.
That's fun. Oh yeah, that's fun, Joey. That was my fun. Was it that much fun? No. I hurt people I loved. You know, it was just a variety of things. I'm not regretting it now. Some of those people I should have robbed twice. Some of those fucking scumbags. I should have robbed them 3, 4 fucking times. That's not the situation here.
Do you think, like, I'm in like 10 years, not coke, but like at some point you'll pick up robbing again? Just little things, not a big one. Just like
you
shoplifting.
fucking retarded.
A little bit.
Listen, man. You get to a point where once you get out of something, you learn how to get out of a lot of things. And the common messages, you got out alive, don't go back. Not even to visit, not even to look. Don't go back. That was
right.
A point in time. Don't go back. Because when we go back, that's when we get in trouble.
Right.
You know, so don't go back.
No, okay, I guess. I see. To me, I thought you had fun doing that. Like I could.
Dog, it was fun shoplifting. It was fun snorting coke up for chicks' pussy and staying up all night and tying her up, and that's fun. And I still think it would be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could do coke and fucking still be crazy, I would. But I know if I did a line of coke, my world would collide. Not health or nothing like that. The promise I made. But we're not even going to get into that. I just know that I can't go back to that. You don't know how many times I think about that? Like when I turn 65, I'm going to get 10 8 balls.
Yeah.
And get some 25-year-old chick and blacken the room in a hotel room and fuck it till I die with Viagra, because most guys just die from the Viagra.
Yeah. That's not a bad way to go.
Oh, no. But then my daughter and my wife see that. And they read in the paper that they picked him up at a hotel. He was tied up with jelly on his balls. And then that's great. That's great. At the funeral, that'll be great. They'll be holding their head up high. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Where you at this week, cocksucker?
This week.
We're at the dojo tonight.
Wednesday night dojo, Saturday night. Or
St. George motherfucking Theater, Staten Island, Royal Crown. What's the other place I said with the chicken?
I don't know the name. You just said there's great chicken.
Fucking great. I had 2 pieces today. Tremendous.
Oh, I can't wait.
The ham, the cheese.
Oh, the chicken cordon bleu, yeah.
Chicken cordon bleu from Fiore's.
Can't wait.
Fiore's in Staten Island. So I'm excited about that. And that's it, guys. We have nothing this week.
That's it. Thursday night, I'm at the Grizzly Pear. Friday night, I'm at Tiny Cupboard. But I'll be in a few places. I'm very excited.
He's a man of many places, Lee Syatt. He, too, is trying to recover on lost time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love you guys. I'm sorry about last week. I'm sorry about putting the podcast up late this week. The snow, we couldn't control some shit. So it's here now. Take it and take a fucking hike. I love you, cocksuckers. Have a great week. We love you here. Tell them, Lee, you love them.
I love you guys.
Love you.